So here we are for our
Tentacool
spotlight hour.
So,
So we're not. This is the footage that I have recorded earlier.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna talk over it instead of our usual way. So when I turned it on, I just done a shiny check, and then I should put on an incense, but I forgot. But here is me just transferring all the stuff that I already had. So there's three things we're to do. Transfer all the stuff I already had. I go to the legendary 2-stars and transfer all them. Owen's famous Eoghan. Then go to Meltans. Hey chicken. Go to Meltans and transfer all them. Now the Meltans we done from the Meltan box, we uploaded a video there of it. But the reason I kept this footage then from it was I go out a run during spotlight hour because I just finish work and I go a run before I come home.
Yep.
So since I don't think I've ever transferred a legendary, I wanted to keep this footage and just talk over the footage about Pokemon and this here.
What?
So
Do you have transferred all of them before?
Well, I can't remember. Well, it was over 100 legendaries I transferred, and
It's painful looking
over
at that.
60 Meltans. So it took, as you can see here, the video is going to be about half an hour long, right? But that's what it took. I was out running, so it might have been a slight bit quicker if I was sitting at a table and just hitting transfer, but I forgot I wasn't able to multi-select and transfer them all at once, and I was absolutely devastated when I found out that you have to go in, select, transfer. Are you sure you want to transfer this legendary? Yes. And there's me trying to run and type at the same time, going, yeah, I've spelled it wrong. And it wasn't until a while in I went, I'll just get this and I'll copy and paste it. So I just have to keep on typing that. So I went to selector and just seriously I had to go in. So as you can see there, it is a bit devastating, but there's like 5 Cresilias to start off with. So me and Owen had a competition. So that was me running there and hitting across, and there was some of these I've forgotten that I had starred, because although they're 2-star, I think I wanted to keep some 2-stars for trades.
Yeah.
But there is a sort of low 3-star that I can trade also. I'm not sure, but I had something in my head about these 2-stars that I had favorited. Don't know why, but I think that's what it's for. So if I ever go to trade, I can just check them out and trade them. Me and Owen always have a competition.
Did you get a shiny, Daddy?
I did not get a shiny, no. But you can see here when we're going through that we had a competition. The competition today was our normal thing. So this was... Did you catch that?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I already had one, but a shiny checked loads of them.
Yeah.
But wasn't to be. I didn't keep that footage. I just cut the footage off this because it would have been an hour long then, the video.
Yeah.
So what we had a competition for was we always go into the Pokédex, see how many was seen how many we caught.
I never just saying I don't have a
see how much candy we have at the beginning. Then at the end,
I also caught something for my field research.
Right, let me see what that is.
I showed you it in the house.
Yep, show the guys at home. Let me see. I zoom in on that. Oh well. There we are.
Sorry if it's very flat.
A hundo ball toy.
I remember Daddy Go +1 before.
A hundo?
Yeah.
Ball toy, did I?
Remember on like the Eoghan thing, when Eoghan was released.
Right.
That week.
And as you can see, I've done this in recent order, so they're generally all the same here. So there is loads of heat rands. There's a Kyogre in the middle. That must have been a trade.
Yeah.
Because there was no Kyogre raids. Well, there was
That
No,
was
there wasn't. There
GoFest.
wasn't Kyogre at GoFest, was there?
There was.
Kyogre.
Kyogre and Groudon. And Dialga. Then Giratina. Then Palkia.
I
The first day
I
and
didn't think it
second
was Kyogre because I would have. Maybe I just didn't get a good one. Yep, so that's what I'm saying. We take a screenshot of the Pokédex Tentacool.
Really, like,
Yeah,
those red ones are. And then we go down to where, like, past
right.
here. And, like, Groudon. And, like, Kyogre's
Yeah.
here.
Okay, right. So I just forgotten. So there I had, when I was running along, what I done was I got fed up transferring and had to do check to make sure my Go Plus was checked. Was still on. And
Yeah.
when I was coming up to where I knew gyms were, I was putting it on there. I just remembered to put my incense on
Daddy.
because I'd lost internet connection at the beginning.
Wait, I thought you had to use the mystery box.
It just stays there and it just says like you have to wait. But just while I remember, I can't click on it now because this is sort of recording. But when I clicked on the Meltan box, it says you had to wait 3 more days. So is that halved as well? See why the Meltan box, I was trying to Google some information on the Meltan box and it says about the Meltan box, it's all old information. The most recent that I could get was something like April this year was the most recent information. I just couldn't find anywhere that had
Daddy,
I couldn't find
remember.
anywhere that had up-to-date information on the Meltan box.
I'm
So
pretty sure I heard someone say in a video like it's 5 days you have to wait or something.
right, so it could be 5 days because it did say originally on the old information that I've got, it says 7 days. So I think it might be reduced because on COVID everything changed. So the Meltan is a type of incense.
Yeah.
So it changed from half-hour spawns
To an hour.
to an hour spawn.
Because 2 times
So I was able to
incense
get,
duration
yeah, I was able to get 69 Meltans.
instead of 39.
Yeah, with double candy. So you'll see here when I go in here how many candies there is.
There is.
There's 25
25.
there, so there was a couple there done. But you'll see at the end it goes to over 100. So now I can get my second charge move on my
Other
2500
league.
League Mel Metal. Oh, excuse me. Right, what I was saying was, yeah, so the other thing, sorry, before I go back to this day that we're talking about, what do you call it?
Tentacool
Spotlight Hour. Right, before we go back to that, the Mel Metal. So on the Mel Metal,
Yep.
we were checking each one hoping for a shiny.
Yeah.
Now, I read that the shiny was taken out of the game, then it was put back into the game. Then it came back for April or something this year for some sort of event
Maybe
for the Meltan box, and you could get a shiny, and then at the end of April, it has gone.
Why?
So it's only come back for special events, so all them shiny checks we done, well, you had to check them anyway to catch them,
Yeah.
but shiny is not in the game anymore. Well, that's the last sort of bit of information that I got in it. There could be another bit and I can't find it, because that same information told me 7 days and told me half an hour spawns, and it's changed. So it could be back in. I don't know. Nobody knows. Maybe you guys at home know. So if anyone knows any updated information,
We can only find out on like my next.
so
I
if
know.
anybody knows, let us know in the comments, please. We know that it's 60-minute spawns. We got 69 in 1 minute, so it isn't one every 3 minutes as we were previously told. It's more than one a minute since we got 69 in an hour. The other thing is the shiny back in the game? Or is it not? So let me see what we're up to now.
57.
57. So you can see it's creeping up there. So
Yeah.
today was Tentacool Spotlight Hour.
Yes.
And what me and Eoghan have a competition to see is, at the beginning, we take a screenshot of our Pokedex
Yes.
to see how many that we've seen, how many that we've caught.
Yeah.
And then we take a screenshot of a Tentacool
Yeah.
to see how much candy we have. At the end of the event, we take a screenshot there at 6. So an hour later at 7, after the event is over and we've done everything, we then take another screenshot of seen, caught and candy.
Yes.
We then subtract and do math, and then
With Daddy's calculator.
we find out who is the winner of
Tentacool Spotlight Hour.
Tentacool Spotlight Hour. I always forget the name. I always call it Community Day, but it isn't. So last week we
You
says
mean this
Yeah.
Spotlight Hour?
last week and the week before it was says
Mm.
that would let you decide. I won, but would let the guys at home decide. And so far we've got 0 comments.
9 minutes.
What?
32 seconds.
What is going on?
Distance 1 mile. Average pace 9,
Oh,
32
that's
mile.
The Apple Watch.
no. I was out running, so that's okay. That was fireworks. Some people is letting off in the park, and dogs, as you know, don't like fireworks. So
Well, they don't like big loud bangs.
do you want? Yeah, it's okay, Tara. It's okay. So we'll need to see where the cats are, because at night the cats have been going down. I don't know if they're going down. There's like a builder's yard just down. I think they've been sneaking down into there. But there's a park down there. They could be sneaking into the park. And if they sneaked into the park, that's where them
Fireworks.
kids is firing fireworks. I
And
think.
Daddy thought Benji might have snuck out from the park because he came out from
Yeah.
where the park was on the street.
But then
That's
Harry,
97 candies.
yeah, Harry went down the street and seen him coming out from there. So you can get under the gate, and I think that's where they go, because I heard a big meow the other night as if it was cats fighting. I went out and I couldn't find Benji, and it was about an hour later I ended up finding him. Just going back out again. He came down the street, so I'm not sure if Benji has a girlfriend.
101 candies.
Yeah, so I needed 100 for the new charge move, and
Just get 300 more.
I'm still going here, as you can see.
Yeah.
So it was a really good event if you
Tara.
used it right. So what I was saying was, the previous Spotlight Hours, it's not really a fair setup, because I'm out running,
Yeah.
and when I'm out running, there is the amount of spawns is phenomenal. You go to Pokestop, and some of them, like the gyms, when I run by a gym, I'd say there's 15 to 20
I can spawn.
are around the gym. So I'm getting them, but Eoghan is getting, how much spawns are you getting here? You have an incense and a Pokestop, and a Pokestop is sometimes spawns.
Yeah, Ethan put a
But-
low module down.
Yeah, but you're getting 1 or 2 a minute. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, not even. And I'm getting 20 at once. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not fair, but
I got the shiny,
I
but
was going to
Daddy
say,
didn't.
I think catching the shiny would supersede everything. So, without further ado, the results are in. Dum 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 dum. Eoghan seen in his Pokedex, he started off seen 923, then it went up to 1000. So Eoghan seen 77.
Yes.
Mine, I seen 1,439, and it went up to 1,726. So I seen 287. So I seen 210 more than Eoghan, right? Caught, Owen's was 580, and it went up to 627. So Eoghan caught 47.
Yeah.
I sort of caught 885, and mine went up to 1,058. So I caught 163. So that's over 3 times the amount that Eoghan caught. So to me, it isn't fair us having the competition like that. So the candies from that and from the transfer, did you transfer all your Pokemon before 7?
Some.
Some or not? Well, let
Like
me see.
200.
No, all your tentacles that you caught.
No.
That's, remember I phoned you and told you to do it. So like, see where you caught 47.
Yeah.
47 multiplied by 3 is 120 plus 21 is 141. But yeah, 141. Now, if you had transferred all them, you would have got double candies.
Okay.
You caught 47. So if you had transferred them, you would have got 80, 94 candies.
Okay.
But
Nobody needs
No, but that was
candies for Tentacool.
that was the competition we
I
were.
wouldn't have won anyway.
But that was the competition we were having, but you didn't do it. That's what I'm saying. You need to take advantage of it. So you needed to transfer all your stuff before 7. So as you can see here, look, I'm getting in between. See, when I was transferring these legendaries and Meltans,
Yeah.
I was going back into my Pokedex. And not my Pokedex, my recents, checking them, and for 4 stars, and then transferring all the Tentacools. So I was transferring these, going out, transferring Tentacools, come back in, just to make sure I constantly done it, right?
Okay.
So with that, Eoghan had 1,958. He then at the end had 2,112 candies. So it means he made 167 candies. I had 1,868 candies, and Eoghan had, then at the end I had 2,681, which means I made 813 candies because I transferred 163 of them. So me transferring alone got me 326 candies.
Oh, I never knew that. This question mark, this exclamation mark at the top. You don't point the weather is not accurate.
I
at all.
seen that because I hit it by accident one
The
day.
weather seems accurate, just
Yeah.
not
So
up to data.
if it's raining in Pokemon Go Land and it's not raining here, then you can hit there's something wrong.
Or like
and
if
report
it's
it.
like really windy here, but it shows it's like sunny.
Yeah, you can report it, which is good. So I made more candies, but I don't think it's fair. So I think Eoghan is definitely the winner because he got the shiny. So let's see the stats for the shiny one. So there we are. I'm getting down to the Kyurem. So we had done loads of Kyurem raids. That's when we started really raiding again.
Yeah.
Was the no? It was a few weeks before that, but the Kyurem we done loads.
So this is the IV.
So
here,
it's a 0. Can you see what that is?
It's like
Can that go up anymore? No.
it's like what
7.
yeah.
It's a 7.
7, 5 or 4 and 2.
It's a 742 and it's a 0 star. But it's still a 716.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Shinies usually have terrible IVs. Shiny weather boosted Pokemon usually have better IVs. Somebody got a 98 shiny Tangela weather boosted.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments then, do you think Eoghan did win because he's the one that got the shiny? And as I said before, shiny overtakes everything and isn't really fair, so it can't really compete on them other things because I'm getting a far better chance and Eoghan isn't.
Yeah, that's why I think it's not fair, because you go to work and like runs on the spotlight hours.
Yeah, so them
But luckily it's not Go Fest. You go on.
So them things isn't fair, but yeah, I did really take advantage of it. So let us know how many legendaries or what you did transfer. Just let us know. Was there anything interesting that you done? So there was over 100 legendaries that I transferred. So
Yeah.
to take full advantage of it. So when I was doing it, it was really strange. It was like, should I do it? And I had my mind made up. I was just going to do it because, see, this having no sort of bag space, it just does my head in. So I've loads of bag space, and I spent loads of candies on the Meltan and the Eoghan and stuff recently. So I've loads of bag space, and now I've loads of Pokemon space.
Daddy, shiny, and transfer.
So there was more I could have done, but I just kept some. I definitely need some for trading. We'll do a special trade every day. So
Yeah.
have you done a special trade today with Ethan or anything?
No?
So we couldn't do one the previous day because we had already done a trade
Past midnight. I was
past midnight with Ethan. Ethan's first catch of the day was a shiny Onyx. So I traded him a shiny Onyx
Hey there.
for it. You okay?
Can't believe catching Tentacool for an hour and got no shinies.
Minutes. 15.
Yeah, so here it is. There's me looking back in, checking there,
Average pace.
and transferring them as I was going along.
7 per mile.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's the...
7
I'll just-
per mile.
I'll just turn
I
this.
transferred a few
Turn this
legendaries.
down.
Come back.
You transferred a few legendaries?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Because Ethan doesn't have
did you
many.
transfer all your Tentacool before 7 o'clock?
No, because I kept trying to catch him, trying to get a shiny one.
Right.
I thought my last one would probably be shiny or something.
Yeah. But that's what the event was. The event was double candies for transferring. So I think
Shiny Onyx.
I think I took full advantage. So as I said, when I knew I was coming up to a gym,
Yep.
I went off this back in the gym, and there I copy and paste and come back on. So the whole time I was running, I was just doing this transfer the whole time. And then once all these transfers were done, I just was doing shiny check.
Shiny check. Imagine one of them wasn't favorited and you transferred 100. And because you forgot the favorite one a while ago.
So we have 8 minutes left here of this. So what was the highlight of yours? Do you remember how many you transferred? Did you do all your legendaries?
Not like every single one.
But a whole lot of them. Do you remember when you searched legendary in 2-star and you hit transfer?
Yeah.
Do you remember what was at the beginning? How many it said? Because mine was like 130 something.
I didn't transfer that much because I was doing loads of shiny checks.
Right, okay. But I thought that was the thing you wanted to do. But you don't really need the space because you went through your sort of Pokemon and you have like 500 spaces. Don't you?
Yeah, let me check.
But I don't, because it's one of them things I find it really hard to transfer
Yeah, I have
the
500
Pokemon.
spaces.
But I just made a decision and said I was going to do it. So sort of half regretted it, going, oh, but I just think I can't use them. I do use the legendaries for the Battle League,
Yes.
and you can't use them unless they're good PvP IVs or really good
Yeah.
3-star,
Yeah.
90 to 95.
Or
IVs.
100
I
IVs.
generally go for 95 and above, but if there's a Pokemon that it didn't have and it was 90, I would still use it.
If there was a Pokemon you really needed and that was your best one and it was like 80, you would still use it if it was the best one and it was really good for PvP.
Yeah.
And they're really good for PvP.
Yeah, so you can see Zapdos and Articuno. So this is sort of older ones. So I was thinking when I was going along, was I meant to keep the ones from that's over a year old? Maybe I keep the ones from like 4 years, 2016, 2017 sort of Pokemon there, legendaries. I'm thinking, is that what me and Ethan was talking about that the other night? If you trade with
Pokemon
someone,
that's over a year old.
yeah, it goes lucky. I don't know if that's
But
still
the
a thing.
Arcanine didn't go lucky.
Yeah, but I think it only works for a specific amount. Like say it was 1 or 2, so if you do 10, it'll still be only the first or second one. Do you know? So as it stands now in the Battle League,
Yes.
I am at level 3. So I done that because I said last night in another video that we would, if I get to level 3, it'll encourage Eoghan to have a competition with me to try and overtake me. So when I came back from work today, I only had one sneaky battle in work, and if my boss is watching, I didn't have a sneaky battle in work. So I done that and didn't really, I just kept losing. I think it was just, not that my team wasn't any good, they were swapping out really good.
Yeah.
Do you know, and I remember hitting the sky attack, just going, he just swapped. There's something with that much health, and it was just, they were just playing a far better game than me.
Yeah.
And
your team could be really good against them, but
yeah,
they could just be,
I even swapped
be playing the best
to
game.
use Bastidion instead of my Skarmory. Hello, kitten. So the kitten's safe from the fireworks.
At least they only set off one. But Niantic, if you're watching this, please make it so you can select mythical Pokemon and like legendaries and shinies.
But I don't know, because you could do that and really hit them by accident, go through your recents. Do you know what I mean? So I think it is better that way, because it's not really all the time you would need to sort of multi-select them. Do you know?
Yeah,
so
but not the shiny ones, except for the actual like.
maybe
shiny.
they could, for an event with double candies, they could turn it on for that day.
Yeah.
So, because you know you're going to do it. But
Yeah. I see your shiny the bot.
yeah, so we're coming near the end. So let me see, there's 4 minutes left. So today, when I got back from work, I was the biggest last night. I was in 3, Owen was in 2, and Ethan was in 1. So I get back from work tonight,
Oh, Ethan's rank 5 now.
and I am the lowest. I am level 3, Owen's level 4, and Ethan's level 5. So it went full circle. I'm the lowest when it was the highest when I left for work. So that means, that means tonight then, when you're sleeping, I'm going to play.
And get up to rank 10.
Yeah. So there we are. There's another.
Shiny Riolu.
Yeah, there's another gym I'm getting in. So I put something in, look, shiny. I checked for shiny. I've done shint again and put in my shiny Skarmory into the gym. Now, did I check here for 3-star and 4-star? Oh, well, it was just 4-star. I just check all the time. No, legendary and 2-star. So I'm getting near the end, and you can see there that I have 40 left, and I think it was 130 I started. So there's 90 legendaries away, or was it more? I can't remember. Then there was the shiny, the legendary and 1-star. There was 4 or 5 of them. So I kept on clicking on the favourite there. That's why it keeps on coming up that hole. I can't notice that it's shiny from whatever I'm looking at. Yeah, because his wing goes over the wee favourite thing. Not shiny, favourite. His wing goes over the star.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't have a good speaking for Battle League.
Yeah. What's that called?
What?
It sounded like it looked like it was called a different name.
Yeah. So, Owen is a winner of this
I always
week's.
feel like somebody's watching me.
Owen is a winner of this week's since he got a shiny. And I can't even see what next week's is. Do you want to go in there to see what next week's is in the spotlight are?
Yeah.
So we can end this video on 2 minutes, 22 seconds. We're going to end it. And as you can see here, this is the really old Pokemon. I'm trying to see the dates it's coming up. 2017 there. You know. Yeah, here's near the end. There's 3 more Lugies to go. So Sim again, let us know, did you take full advantage and transfer as many things as you can? So I transferred, how many was that? Tentacool, I transferred 163 Tentacool. I think there was... Spearow, I think it was near 200 other Pokemon.
And also after Spearow,
100,
Skitty, and you'll get...
Right, 100 legendaries and 60 odd Meltan.
Stardust for catching Pokemon, for catching Skitties on the spotlight are, and also Spearow.
And here we are.
Twice the XP for evolving Pokemon.
Twice for evolving, so that's the lucky eggs on.
Yeah.
and you get 4 times.
Like Venipede.
So I think you get 500, and then double you get 1,000. Lucky egg you get 2,000 for each one. So you can make absolute fortunes in XP there. So here's the 1 stars, and after this then I just check. So this is our Tentacool Spotlight Hour coming to an end, with half an hour of footage, which I wanted to keep just to show you, of transferring all them legendaries. I just kept that Regirock because I don't think so. Transferring all them legendaries and all them
You
Meltans.
kept that Regirock because they haven't been here for a
Here we
long
are,
time. checking
here for the end of Spotlight Hour, and I got a Hundo, a 171 Hundo Spotlight Hour Tentacool.
But I got a Baltoy, and that's still good.
Oh, until I got 100, so he definitely wins the Spotlight Hour
A shiny and a
with
100.
his shiny.
you
But I did
already
do good
had a shiny.
transferring,
Do you not get one, Daddy?
not a shiny. I got a Hundo.
I didn't get a shiny either.
Yeah, so transferring all them Pokemon, and
Chikorita.
that's us then. So we will see you guys probably for another Battle League video to
Yes.
see who's going to be the best battler and get up to level 9 first.
No, 10.
Wait, Daddy, what rank are you?
Yeah,
For
I am 3.
I'm rank 4.
Right, I thought you said it was 5.
You said you were 5.
Right.
Yeah, I lied to you, sorry.
I'm rank 4.
Okay, and we'll see you guys later.
Yes.
Okay, bye.